Hey everyone, this is Brittany with Redeemable Junk, and I'm here today to do a craft along with me video. Pretty much I'm going to be making some Christmas tags. I made this earlier and I thought I would just record my process this next time on how I make my next few tags, and I would do a craft along video. So this is what this one looks like. It is sewn around it and it has some gold flakes on it. I thought that was really cute. I liked it. It has some glitter fingernail polish around the corners, but my glitter's not very good, so you can't see it very well, but it is there. And yeah, so let's get started. Okay, I already have a few tags laid out with a few ideas, but nothing set in stone yet. So I thought I would start on this one. And how I start my tags is I put my coffee dyed paper on them first. So I'm going to do that now. And I don't normally do craft alongs. I don't like them. I just think they take forever to do. And I'm always thinking, really, who wants to watch me craft? I mean, who wants to do that? But I know some of you do. So I thought that I would do it. Now I'm just going to cut this out. Set that aside. And then I'm going to use music paper on this one. So let's get the music paper on the front. It's very fragile, so I'm going to put my glue on the tag instead of the paper, because it is vintage paper, music paper, and it's very, very fragile. Actually, I think I'm going to do it like this. Ooh, see? That's how fragile it is. Like, this is very, very vintage or antique, whatever you want to call it. It's old, for sure. And it almost will crumble, so you gotta be very careful cutting it. Because it can crumble. And I'm gonna keep this piece, and maybe I can use it on another tag doing something. So I'm just going to set that to the side. Okay, so now we have that. Now I've got to decide, do I want to put some gold flakes on it? Do I just want to keep it vintage looking? And I think it needs more. So I know I'll probably use cheesecloth, as that is my favorite thing to use. I'll probably put it around the Santa. Let me grab my fabric scissors. Let's see. Still need some more. Now I have some washi tape that I could use, but it isn't really Christmas washi tape. It's just red, and I'm afraid it won't really look vintage. I could maybe put some distress ink over it and see how that would look. Maybe put a little piece on the side of that. That's kind of what I was thinking. That was just an idea. I'll come back to that. I think I'm going to put some gold flakes on this. So I'm going to show you guys how I use my gold flakes. Now, somebody else might have a better way to do this, okay? I was gifted some gold flakes recently, and I had no idea how to use them or even apply them. So this is how I do it. I randomly put glue down on my tag, and then I take some pieces of gold flake. You got to be careful because they like to stick to your fingers. And I just put it down like that, all over the glue. Like I said, it's sticking to my fingers, so I kind of just go with it. Okay, I think that's good enough. And then when that dries, I just flake off the pieces. That are loose. And I kind of like it a little more spread out, so I'm going to stress it up a little bit, or distress it up a little bit, so it isn't so big and blotchy. And there we go. That would look really neat around the corners of it, I think. So now you can't really see the fingernail polish very well, but I'm going to do it because I think it looks really neat on the last one. So what I'm doing is I'm taking gold fingernail polish and I'm just going around the corners of this. And you can't see it real well, but once it dries and everything's on your tag, it actually stands out really well. I'm going to have to go up to the Dollar General and see if they have any of this, because I'm sure this is going to go fast. It's a little bitty bottle that I found in my stash. So that's what our base looks like so far. And then I'm thinking we're going to add him right there. I like it. And that right there. And that needs something. I just don't know what yet. So I need to try to figure that out. Or maybe I can just distress it up a little bit more. Maybe that would help it blend in a little bit more. Let's try that first. There, that looks a little bit better. And your tags don't have to be, you know, extravagant and with a lot of stuff on them. I think, personally, less is best most of the time. That is what I think. But that's just my thoughts. And you know what I just realized? I have rusted bells here, and I would love to try to put one on one of these tags. I think we should try that. I'm going to go ahead and glue this down because I know I want it there. I don't think I'm going to put anything else on the background. I could put color, but I think I'm going to keep this one vintage. And I'm thinking about adding a bell to it. That would be super cute. Let me see. Oh yeah, I love that. I gotta decide if I want to put anything behind that. I could put some cheesecloth, but I don't want to, you know, I love my cheesecloth, but I don't want to overdo it with cheesecloth. I don't think I'm going to do that. think I'm just going to glue this down. Just seems plain over on that side. See, guys? It definitely needs to go on the side and not the middle, don't you guys think? Yeah, that's too uniform. And then we can, when we put the our hole in it and put our stuff in it, we can hang a bell from it. That would be super cute. So I'm going to go sew around this real quick and I'll be right back. Okay, I went ahead and I set my eyelet. I just went ahead and did that and added the seam binding so this video doesn't take forever because I still got a few more tags to do. And now I'm going to try to add this bell. I'm not really sure how I'm going to do it. I put a, oh, what are they called? A jump ring on the bell because I couldn't get the seam binding through it. Should have grabbed my pliers. That probably would have been helpful. And there we go. There! It worked out. Isn't that cute, guys? Oh, I love it. So cute. Okay, I'm going to hurry up because I got to get my daughter from dance. I might have to pause this and then come back to it. So next we have this large tag, or should I just do a smaller tag and just call it a day? Because this large tag, I'm really not feeling it. I feel like it's kind of blank and I don't really know. So let's just do a small tag and we'll call it a day. I did one on camera. You guys get the gist. You guys know how to do these. You're not, you know how to do them. So I think what I'm going to do on this one is maybe just keep it simple. So maybe put some paper down and then some music paper over it. The only problem is the top part. It's already got the hole in it, and these really make it difficult because you've got to go around it, but I can just repoke the hole back in it. I'll just do that. I think what I'm going to do is lay this down and then put the music sheet paper over it. And just have this one kind of like a collage in the back. Just keep it simple, add her to it because it's so tiny, and we're just gonna call it a day. Okay. I really would like to rip that. Oh, and my ruler's upstairs, of course. It's so fragile, it's hard to rip it yourself, but there we go. That's good enough. Okay. I'll put that on. I love that old music sheet paper. We'll just, oh no, some of it came off on the top. I forgot to clip that and it tore. I should have pushed it down. Let me see if I can ink that up. There we go. You can barely notice it. So I'm going to put her on there. We're just going to keep it simple. I'm going to have to pause this and come back to it, but I'll go ahead and cut her cheesecloth real quick. And we are having a swap in the group. It's a Christmas tag swap. So head on over there and check it out. I think it'd be lots of fun. We're also doing a Thanksgiving one. So just something, you know, back to the basics, something simple and easy and fun, you know, where you don't have to put a lot of work into it. And everybody can use tags. Lord knows, I don't think there's ever enough tags, you know. Tags go in everything. Just wondering if that's too much cheesecloth. What do you guys think? I think it might be just a tad bit too much. I'm going to trim it just a little bit more, and then I'm going to pause the video. But I will return and finish her when I get home. I need to fill this up. Takes forever for my glue to fall down, it seems like. Okay, let's get her glued down. Then all we need is a tag topper, and it'll be finished. So these are, we made these two on camera. I think I'm just going to end the video now. I'll do the tag topper myself, or the tag topper, the hoe in it myself, and put the stuff on the top. But this is one, and then we made this one on camera, and then the simple one, we made her. So I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, click subscribe and subscribe to the channel. Also, be sure to check out the description of my videos. I have some information there for you guys. And I hope that you guys have a wonderful and blessed day.